I remember when I found out one of the times that my mom was not to be played with. Hi, my name is Dr. Jamila Banks, and I am your holistic licensed marriage and family therapist who specializes in trauma-informed care, anxiety, depression, and suicide management and reduction. And I remember one of the times that I found out that my mom was not to be played with. Now, in about the middle of 10th grade, my mom moved us out of the jungles and we moved to a new neighborhood around Adams and Hauser area. And at the time, I didn't know why we had moved, but later on I found out it was because my stepdad was struggling with substance addiction. So we moved with the intention to move him into a new environment. However, we moved next door to some couple that was actually selling drugs, unbeknownst to me or my mom. So we moved over there, and as I said in the previous session, on my last day of 10th grade at Dorsey High School, I got into a fight, which ended up getting me removed from that school. Now that same day, when I came home, and I expected to find my mom and tell her about the fight and that she would be upset, but when I came home, my mom kind of looked like I had looked like right after I finished fighting. And the house was a little disheveled, there was bags everywhere. And she told me that she had just had a fight in the manager of our building's apartment. She had found out that the two ladies that lived next door to us had been selling drugs, had been selling crack and cocaine, and had been selling to my stepdad. Her and one of the ladies next door had some words and went back and forth. And instead of my mom going left, my mom decided to go to the manager's apartment to talk about her issues and to let him know what was going on with her. When she went down to the manager's apartment, she told me he opened the door after she knocked, and the lady that lived next door was already in there, and she was talking mess. And she talked, and she was like, and this, as my mom, was standing at the door. Then she proceeded to wave her hands in my mom's face, and my mom, didn't take kindly to be calling names and getting people's hand waved in her face. So I guess my mom decided to go into that manager's apartment and, give her the business. So when I had came home, my mom was like, hey, we're going to have a pack a bag for you and your brother. We're going to have to leave. Your stepdad is strung out. The people next door are slinging drugs. The manager downstairs, he's kind of in a little bit cahoots. And so we have to leave.